Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tastefully Balanced. I'm Miriam, and as you can already tell by the title, I wanted to share with you guys some healthy tips and tricks while traveling. I've been fortunate enough to be able to travel quite a bit throughout the years, especially recently. I just came back from Switzerland, Italy, and France, and while I was there, I posed a question about whether I should make a video like this where I kind of just share some tips and tricks that I've learned throughout the years on staying healthy while traveling. So if you guys love traveling as much as I do, please subscribe and keep watching. All right, welcome back. So the first tip that I have is always pack some gym clothes. It's some workout clothes. And I don't care if you don't think you'll have time to work out, if you don't think you'll ever get to it, if you won't have the space or the room. Honestly, just do it. Just one outfit is good enough for you, and just pack it in, because you just never know when you'll have the time or when you'll feel in the mood to do a good workout. And honestly, I've gone on vacations where I don't have a gym, I don't have any equipment. I just go to Pinterest and go online, Fitness Blender, completely free, and I just find workouts like that I can just quickly do in my hotel room. I'm a very early riser in general. If we go on trips with other people, I tend to always be like the first one up. I can get a quick workout in early in the morning before I start the rest of my day. This is something that I started doing maybe within the last 5 or 6 years. I just always pack some gym clothes and make it kind of a priority to get some sort of workout in. Now, if I am doing something later that day that I know will be a little bit more physical, then I will skip it. But if I know it's just going to be like a sit down day, a relaxing day, then yes, definitely I make sure to get something in that day. All right, my next tip or little trick that I do while I'm vacationing is walk. I walk a ton, I walk everywhere. Just on this recent trip of mine, I was in Switzerland and my best friend lives there, and she's very used to walking, which I absolutely love because I also can walk forever and not get tired. And that way you're just always kind of moving, and that's kind of the biggest point of this, is to stay moving. If you allow yourself to, overindulge here and there, because you're walking and constantly staying active and moving, it's okay. It's not as bad as, let's say, eating a huge meal and then sitting down for the rest of the day. At least you're walking, at least you're pumping some blood through your system, at least you're getting some fresh air. And so I highly encourage, if you are vacationing, walk everywhere. Don't take a bus, don't take a car. I mean, unless it's really far, then yes, please do. And unless it's not safe. But if you can, if it's possible, if it's good and it's beautiful, take a walk. My next tip that I have for you guys is stay hydrated. A lot of times you'll think you're hungry, but if you go and take a big glass of water and drink that, you'll find that the hunger is kind of subsided. So you can often mix that hunger feeling with actually being thirsty. And this is a trick that I've kind of learned, not just vacationing, but just in general. If you're hungry, take a glass of water, drink that, and see if you're still hungry in a little bit. And in general, it's really good to just stay hydrated while you're doing all this walking, while you're doing all this sightseeing, while you're, out and about. And it's really easy to be able to just carry a water bottle wherever you are. While I was in Europe, they have all these little spouts everywhere that is dispensing very clean water. So as long as you have an empty bottle, empty glass, whatever, you can drink water anywhere and you can refill your bottle anywhere. So definitely stay hydrated. All right, so the fourth tip that I have is to not splurge. I know you're vacationing, so you should be able to indulge in whatever that you want, but in order to kind of be able to have everything, have smaller quantities of it. If you have a friend, if you have a husband, if a partner, whatever, share your food so that not only are you not overindulging, but you're also able to just try different things. Have smaller meals, have more of them throughout the day, spread out. Just don't sit in one spot and eat and eat until you feel uncomfortable. That's never a good thing. Eat until maybe like a 80%, maybe 75%, so that you're able to go and walk and stay active and then try something else later on in the day. So definitely try not to overindulge. The fifth tip that I have is to be active. Now, this doesn't just mean walking, but plan activities that is physically exerting. So that can mean a hike, that could mean swimming even. If you have a lazy beach day, you know what? Go out there and swim. And you don't need to know how to swim. I personally don't even know how to swim, not that well, but I can move from one side of the pool to the other, and even that little bit of motion, it gets me tired. Just make sure and move, be active, plan things where you're moving, you know, make it fun. And that's the big point of this healthy tip, is to do things on vacation that are fun, but that also has you moving and makes you exercise without even knowing it. I personally love hiking. So on this last trip to Europe, I did a ton of hikes, and hiking is not easy by any means, especially these big mountains that they have there. So that was my form of having fun, sightseeing, and still being physically active. And the last kind of tip that is a little bonus, goes along with the not overindulging, is eat when you're hungry. Don't just eat because, hey, it's 12 o'clock, I should have lunch, so let's go have lunch. No. Eat if you're truly hungry, if your body is telling you that you need food. That way you're not overeating. You're eating the amount that, you know, your body is craving or your body is wanting, and you're eating when you truly are hungry. So on many trips, what I'll do is I'll wake up, I'll have breakfast, don't ever skip breakfast, and then I'll just play it by ear. See when I feel like having food, when I feel like my stomach is grumbling and I need something. So I don't really plan it out where it's like, hey, 12 o'clock, I need to eat right now. Oh, 6 o'clock, I should have dinner right now. Now, keep in mind that you probably shouldn't eat very late in the day, but then again, you're on vacation. And I'm saying all this with a big asterisk that enjoy yourself. You're on vacation. You should be able to enjoy yourself. There's always tomorrow. There's always a brand new day, and you should be able to pick it up right where you left off before vacation. Back to the point, eat when you're hungry, that way you don't overeat. All right, there you guys go. Those are my tips and tricks to stay healthy while vacationing. Again, like I mentioned before, you're vacationing. Don't limit yourself. If you want to have that ice cream, if you want to have that cheesecake, if you want to have that beignet, have it, please. You're vacationing. You should be able to enjoy yourself. Just know that when you come back, you'll bounce right back into it. It'll be a new day, a new week, a new year, a new month, and you can pick up exactly where you left off. And the benefit of living a healthy lifestyle is that you bounce back from these kind of things so quickly. Before, it used to set me off a wrong path. I used to feel so unmotivated when I came back from vacation, knowing that I have to start all over. But once I started making this kind of a lifestyle, getting back into the routine of working out, eating healthy, it just felt normal again. And it made my body kind of just jump really quickly and bounce right back into being healthy again. And you lose all that vacation weight so easily. And honestly, with these tips and tricks that I shared with you guys, I barely ever even gain any weight. And that tells you that, you know what, it actually works. So if you guys like these types of videos where I'm kind of giving you tips and tricks, lifestyle hacks, and just talking through with you guys, then comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, live life tastefully balanced.